Okay, this is the look that we're going to be creating today. And it's featuring Wet n Wild products mostly. So if you want to see how to achieve this, then stay tuned. Hey YouTube, excuse the hair, but today I filmed a tutorial on this. And I'm going to show you what you're going to need to achieve this. First, you're going to need whatever you use to do your brows. And I just used the CQ powder and bark. And my concealer, which is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Warm Honey. Then I also use my Maybelline Definer Brown Dark Brown. And then my Tarte The Brow Architect. And I just use a spoolie on that. For the eye look, you're going to need the Wet n Wild Enlisting for Beauty palette, the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, a eyeshadow base, and this is the LA Colors Seashell Depotted, eye primer, mascara, gel liner or cream liner, and excuse my hands, whatever eyelash glue you prefer to use, a lip moisturizer, Q-tips, alcohol, and brown eyeliner, black eyeliner, a like plummy type burgundy lip liner, similar to like Currant or Night Moth, but I use the Milani burgundy blush lip liner, and then a black eye or lip liner, and your misting set, and whatever foundation that you use. So if you like to see this look, then stay tuned. First two things you're going to need is your primer and your base, and I'm using e.l.f. and then I'm using my LA Colors Depotted eyeshadow base and seashells. So I'm going to apply the primer first. I'm just going to apply this to my lid only. In the Comfort Zone palette, I'm going to go in with this shade on the left, which is the eyelid color. This one here. And just a flat eyeshadow brush. And you're going to apply that to 3/4 of your lid. In this same palette. And a fluffy blending brush. I'm going to apply this to my crease. I'm going to use the crease color in the middle. And I'm going to use a small, stiff blending brush. And I'm just going to dab it into that color. And then I'm going to outline my outer V area. Just going to drag it out. Then bring it up. Okay. And then just going to work that color in there. Fluffy brush, blending brush. I am going to blend that out. I'll go back into the crease color from the Comfort Zone palette, and you're just going to dab a little bit, and then you're going to blend this in. Q-tip and some alcohol, and I just spray it on. And we're going to go and clean up the V area and make it. I'm going to go back in with my blending brush. And soften it up. Show you how I do my eyebrows so that we could go ahead and do our transition color and finish off the eye look. What you're going to need for your eyebrows is whatever color powder you use. I use the CQ color in Bark, and I just found out yesterday that CQ Cosmetics went out of business, and I am so sad because that was my favorite brow color. You're going to need your concealer. I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Warm Honey because it matches my skin tone. I don't like that glow in the dark 3D eyebrow, but to each his own. If you want to use a lighter color, then by all means do so. My Maybelline Definer Brow in dark brown, and I'm using my Tarte Brow Architect, and I'm using the spoolie on that. And then you're going to need an angle brush. What I do is to get my brows where I want them to be, and I just brush them up. Okay. Then I take my definer brow and I go ahead and outline my eyebrows. I start right here at my tear duct and I just go up to where my eyebrow is going to stop at, and I make a little line. And then I do the same thing at the top, like so. And then I just fill in the front part. And this is my most difficult eyebrow because it grows totally different from this one. This eyebrow does not have no arch in it whatsoever, so I always make sure that I do this eyebrow first. I'm going to take my my Milani Liquify Eye in brown, and I'm going to do the tail of my eyebrow. Spray more alcohol on it, and I'm going to go and clean up my brows and get it to the shape that I want it to be. Okay, so then I'm going to go back with my little angled brush and dip it in a little bit more powder, and then I'm going to drag it out this way. I'm going to take my angled brush and go ahead and fill in the tail part. Then I'm going to take my concealer and I'm going to apply it. Okay, so I'm going to use the e.l.f. angled contour brush, and this is what I use to blend out my concealer around my eyes. So that's just what I'm going to do. Easier to blend it out once the concealer has dried some. It's not as messy. Flat eyeshadow brush and your comfort zone palette. Not comfort zone. Enlisting for Beauty. We're going to use the brow bone color, which is a matte fleshy tone. And we're going to apply that under our brow for our highlight. With a fluffy brush, you're going to go back into your crease color from Comfort Zone. The same brush, I'm going to go in the eyelid and the brow bone. So 2 swipes on eyelid, 1 swipe on brow bone. And this is what I'm going to use to blend out. Now, I'm going to take a flat brush and the eyelid color. Pick up more color. Take your e.l.f. mist and set. And I'm spray mine on my hand so that I don't make my brush too wet. I dip it in there. Okay, so I applied my liner. And now we're going to do our lashes. And I'm using the Lash Primer Plus from Estee Lauder. And I'm going to be using my new favorite mascara. This was my favorite, but now it's the Scandalized Retrograde by Rimmel. lashes I will be using are my Stardale SF747 long, and these are the lashes that I wore for Halloween. And I'll tell you guys a trick. I have small eyes, so when I cut my eyelashes, the extra part that comes off that I cut off, I just put it at the very end of my lash, and you can see that right here, to make it more fuller at the end. So that's just a quick tip for you guys. And what I'm going to be using to apply my lashes is the Broadway Eyes and my Salon Pro hair glue. So what I do is I go ahead and peel my lash off. And then, because I love this plastic applicator, so I'm just going to dip it in my hair glue and apply. My eyeliner, and I'm going Okay, YouTube, so this is what it look like without the flash. So thanks for watching. Let me know how this tutorial went. I used a box, some textbooks, just a lot of stuff to prop the camera up, and I used my phone. So let me know how the quality was, and depending on what you guys say, then I'll try to film my tutorials like this from now on until I get my new camera. So thanks for watching, you guys, and I will catch you in the next one.